The African United Business Conference, or Confederation, is currently hosting a roundtable dialogue with Deputy President Paul Mashatile. The session, we're told, will focus on the theme of effective leadership for driving sustainable development and prosperity in South Africa. In fact, the Deputy President has already taken to the podium. Let's try listening.
All the different pieces of economic policy to support industrialization in the country. So to cut a long story short, as this is my intro, is that government is aware we are trying to do a lot, and one of the challenges that we are faced with is that of prioritization. That maybe it's time that we must agree with society on the few things that we need to prioritize. And I must admit that this has been a very difficult subject within government, such that the little money we have to cut into pieces so that everyone has a piece of something. Now, as we plan for the next administration, the 7th administration, we need to come to terms with reality and make very difficult decisions in terms of what we are going to prioritize, particularly when it comes to the fiscals. So I was for grounding that we plan, we know what we are doing, but the fact that we can't prioritize, end up with a situation where money is being spent, but impact cannot be realized because we are doing a bit of everything along the way. So that's what we are going to attend to when we deal with the new administration. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Nguna. Planning certainly is a vital part in ensuring that we pave the way forward and we are able to make use of the resources that the country has, and so that it's best distributed equally for all that live in South Africa. Dr. Sibulela, you mentioned earlier on that AUBC's role plays a big part in ensuring that you are within the AfCFTA, in ensuring that investors regard South Africa as a destination of choice in terms of investment. The DP has also highlighted that stable leadership is also needed with regards to that confidence that investors should have within the country of South Africa. As the business sector, what would you say are the most significant challenges that you face in investing and growing your businesses in the current economic space?
Okay, let me also start. Yeah. Thank you, and thank you for the question. I think we must be much more clearer in understanding what normally businesses look at when it comes to investment. So, firstly, there are a number of key commercial characteristics that businesses look at. One is a stable environment that's got a world-class infrastructure. And I don't doubt that South Africa has, to a great extent, good infrastructure. We've got good, even not so much functional. If you recall, Transnet used to be one of the best rail infrastructure in a top 5 in the world. We used to have Eskom, which was the second biggest electricity.
All right, so that's just really a snapshot of what's taking place at the African United Business Confederation Conference, which is currently taking place. Present there is Deputy President Paul Mashatile, and taking to the podium just now, it's George Sibulela, who's the president of the Confederation itself. Essentially, the gathering is all in an attempt to try boost business in South Africa by trying to unpack some of the challenges that they currently face in this economic climate.